The Arizona Cardinals will be playing the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. Now this is a game. Now whether the Cardinals decide to show up for this game will be decided on Sunday, and probably throughout this week as we go on with practice and everything. But we already know one thing is for sure: this team has to play better if we want to compete with the Seattle team. And Jonathan Gannon said it's got to start with him first, okay, and then it's got to go to the team, which I'd love to see coming out of our head coach after these struggles some past weeks. And so hopefully that is true, and he just sticks to that he needs to do better. Because if that's the case, we're on a good track. And him stepping up, being like, yeah, it's on me. I like to see that. But we have to be shown that there's been improvement. And that's got to come from this offensive line, this defense, play calling. I mean, this offensive line has to do better. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Josh Dobbs clearly can't do anything unless this offensive line is doing great. We keep him in a clean pocket. Okay, he can do good. Now, sometimes he's got to roll out, make some plays on his feet, and you know what? He's very good at that. But ultimately, he's really bad with letting that ball come out. As soon as he gets hit, he makes bad decisions while under pressure. We just have to keep him clean and give him that time to ultimately find the open receiver. And as far as play calling goes, I know we haven't had the easiest time. I mean, rookie offensive coordinator. But I think we are slowly improving. It's not great, but it's getting there. And the use of Rondo Moore running back, I really like. I think it's worked very well so far. But ultimately, we'll see how far we can take that. But this play calling just does have to get better. We're making mistakes that should not be made, and we're doing that a couple times a game. So that's just honestly unacceptable. And so we got to fix these mistakes and stop doing like stupid play calls. We got to be smart with what we're doing, especially if we go for it on fourth down, which last week should not have been the case on really any of those. We should have took our points, but you got to work with what you got. And ultimately, we just got to do better on all fronts. And defensively, this is not going to be an easy game. Lockett, Metcalf, Geno Smith, and Kenneth Walker, it ain't easy. That's a pretty good offense. We have our work cut out for us. So really, I think it's going to come down to these linebackers. I'm not going to lie. I know corner and safety is just wow right now. Like, we are struggling, especially because we have no depth and injuries. But these linebackers are going to need to step up. And I think they are the key. Geno Smith, we're going to have to put a lot of pressure on him. And I do think Nick Rallis is going to bring that heavy blitz package for this game. And we're going to need our linebackers to come in and be able to just cover anybody they put in front of them. Tight end, running back, whatever. They're going to need to step up, and I believe they can. Now, it's just over the top we're going to have to worry about. This pass rush it's kind of proven itself. We've gone there. But we have just let it air out against us almost every game. I mean, teams are doing a great job at doing it. So we need to be able to fix that and ultimately just stop those plays from ever happening. And that does help if the defensive line can get there faster. But the safeties and corners need to play better. And like I said, we're injured. We don't have very much depth. But we do have to play a lot better. But even after all of this, I still think the Cardinals can win this game. I'm not sure why. It's a gut feeling. I just have a good feeling about it, though. And I think it's one of those games you win by a field goal. So I got Cardinals winning 23-20. I think a last-second drive kind of thing. But honestly, we'll see. But if we want to win this game, it comes down to Jonathan Gannon sticking to his word and just ultimately playing better and holding the team to that. But we'll see what he does for Sunday. But let me know down below your guys' thoughts, and be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.